A new generation is learning to check crops in Robert and Rachel Duncan's soybean field.
Cows, come on!
These girls also love to get hands-on with the livestock on the farm.
Oh, it's no other feeling just because it's the nostalgia of it's the same exact thing I did when I was their age.
Having 3 kids, 4 and under, it's a struggle, but man, is it a beautiful one. They absolutely love the farm.
Rachel loves life on the farm as well. So much, in fact, she decided to start her own farming venture at the urging of her friends in Louisiana Farm Bureau's Young Farmers and Ranchers program.
I started off very small. I think I started off with it was like a 1/16 of an acre. And then I was like, okay, I can do this. Currently I'm on a 1/4 of an acre. I'm trying to give our local community something to make them smile and something that's going to last a lot longer than what they get at the grocery store.
While Rachel tends to the flowers, Robert has put a ton of focus in their cattle operation over the last few years. Marketing directly to consumers down the street opened up new doors for the Duncans to sell their beef.
You know, that's why we started it originally in 2018, was being able to take those calves and make a little more money with them than we would just sending them, whether it be the sale barn or through Superior Livestock, just to try to make a few extra dollars on those. Not only is it the money, it's the, providing local beef for people, not only our family, but, the community, whether we selling at farmers markets or we've got neighbors that call us once or twice a week and they'll swing by and pick up some ground meat for supper, steaks or hamburgers or whatever. So it's being able to provide that, that service for our community.
That service to the community would not happen without teamwork. These two lean on each other to keep the tractors moving, the cows fed, and the flowers growing tall.
You're not getting stuff done during, regular business hours. So, without her, things around here would stop because I would have to stop and go to town and take care of those, whether it be signing papers or whatever.
Something else they share is the stress that comes with farming, regardless of the crops they're growing.
You don't get to, stop at the door and take your boots off and leave it outside, because you go home and you go in and you eat supper and you're thinking about it. You're talking, putting your kids in the bathtub and in the bed and you're thinking about it, and you're going to bed thinking about it. You wake up thinking about it. It's just, it's always there. You can't leave it alone and you can't forget about it.
Any way him and I can lean on each other, we do. We talk about it. We try not to leave anything bottled up. We help each other as much as we can, and we just take one day at a time.
Another stressor all farmers face is maintaining the land for themselves and the next generation.
When you think of sustainability, you should be able to think about doing this again next year and the next year and the next year. Whether it be, and I'm not necessarily talking about money, but talking about the land. Everybody wants to think that farmers are tearing stuff up. We're just destroying the country or the planet. When in all reality, we're probably taking better care of it than most because we've got to have this land forever.
We are stewards of the land. We are taking care of this land for our next generation. It's a very prideful thing. The generation before us kept it intact, so we're trying to keep it intact for those to come.